Fuck, that took long enough. Delays on this thing a lot longer than my other rig would. And that's okay. Recall yesterday when I should have been exercising, I was instead setting stuff up. So one of the things I did we'll talk about the Y layer. Good morning, or good evening to you. It's a good message. This guy's website was in the Guinness Book of World Records back in the day. You know what to do. You know what to do, man. I'm going to keep this fairly brief. The bot vac. I need to clean my space. It's been too long since the last vacuumed. My skills, my abilities for more creative work as opposed to work that a machine can handle. I'm willing, though, perfectly willing to spend time trying to fix my car. Myself such that I can outpace a car, because that is physically how much horsepower the thing has. It's like, assuming all the ponies are still there, 4 out of the factory. Now, my car's seen better days. For instance, the air intake boot has been replaced for silicone. I'm using the machine replaced for BMW performance muffler. That helps a little bit. It's marginal. The big one on these cars, in my humble opinion, the head. There are equal length headers out there. They're expensive. With automatic transmission, you have install problems. Speed, then we'll do it. But that's not happening until the slush box dies. Sometimes your internet's shit, and that's just how it is. But yeah, let me get cleaned up. I haven't had my, oh, it's right here. Away the darkness. Last night I left one of the lights on. I was making me a irresponsible homeowner. You're not yourself when you're that one. I didn't know until just the other night. Fucking Harlow. That dude's dead. He dead. He's gone. Before your time has come. Your time. When is it our time? No. You can't see that. Don't look at that shit. Sometimes I get a little... Like, how can I... It's just, there's so much. Like, because I ran out of money. No, I mean, like, I don't shop a lot to begin with. I am and use them. Here we go. Looking fucking hellish. Just crazy for a long time. But there we go. I'm just gonna start swapping my hardware and trading up, and eventually I'll have a new rig. This thing, I need to mark the position on the floor where this goes, just so I don't find myself having... Just assume that I'm gonna forget, you know? Where are my boots at? Yeah, what settings? Also, Master Ace. Is that somebody that's come? Are you somebody who's come here before? But I also recognize very few people would run. It's kind of my honeypot. Ever used as far as bot commands has strictly been about giving information. This is one where run, exclamation mark, forhire. Ah, today. Number 2 with Wesley Wilson. Don't miss it. You know, I'd love for you to be there. For a bit. You know, we'll talk to him a bit more. He's good people. It's funny, right? Like if I sell Wes and I tell you he's good people, right? Somebody, please. Oh my god. Just shit. When we get a woman in this place for like multiple women's, then oh my god, it's gonna get you loud. Loud almighty. Oh yeah, Kussah. Wait. What do you want to do? Like, gonna be just like waking up at night or something. I haven't been still adjusting. Whites are my colors. I just can't be bothered. Bleach the whites, but I don't bleach the shit. I probably should. I really probably should. Some of my whites are gonna yellow naturally. Yeah, so that's the but you know, mad packaging material. Like, I'm ready to ship out. Fuck it. I will flip you that aquarium. You know, I will give you that aquarium. Yeah, you help me more than you know. You it's very, very rare, again, to get somebody who will consistently making clips or doing it just because they want to take what you're saying out of context and try to hurt. I can play back one. I believe that was the intention. Because this guy titled the clip draining as fuck. I wonder why. What more I have to, oh look, I just left the rifle lying around. I've got a handgun lying around. This place is not here. Yeah, let me take a look. Alright, so I got my ND. It's old. It must have been crashed. And this works, but okay, that one's I'm gonna check in on the computer. All right. That's fucking weird, dude. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Okay. That was weird. Yeah, I don't fucking get it. That's not ever supposed to happen while I'm indoors and just walking around. Maybe it's because I walked into the closet. I guess I'll have to look back and figure out where the failure occurred. All right. Yeah, it looks like everything's working at this point. How long will it hold up for? I don't know. Recycle this. I got a lot of shit to get rid of. Non-discrimination notification. I don't need that address. I don't need that sheet of paper. This one. American Express. We got a hold of them. Things are okay. Oh, dude. There's this a social function coming up in town. If you want to head out to it, it's gonna be on Saturday as well after the range, and I don't know if I want to go early to it or if I want to go late. I haven't made up my mind yet. But that's taking place this Saturday. It's gonna be cool. I've never gone out to one of these things before, but it's strictly this, like the group that's hosting this thing is highly cosmopolitan. And you know, like this is one situation where I'm actually willing to go into town to go kick it. You know I don't like town. Fuck town. Fuck that. But you know, it's where all the young people are. Yeah, this should be good. So I'm asking you to be my +1. It'd be good to go with a girly, but whatever. I mean, I've got Paul. He's my wingman, and I think you should check it out. I think you'll have fun with it too. If you're not up to anything on Saturday night, I come out for this. Kid friendly? It's a bar, dude. It's like a bar club establishment. They've got a whole bunch of different brews on tap. They've got a wine list. I don't really... Actually, dude, I probably should just get in the habit of drinking wine over beer when I'm out. Because microbrews, like you go to bars and they charge you fucking $4 to $6. Like a nice bar, trendy upscale bar. It's like $4 to $6 for one beer. And then you're expected to tip the bartender. Whereas like $3 can get you a glass of wine. You know? And then you get to look all sophisticated. Plus it's summertime, like I'll drink white. Also, wine is a lot easier to send back. Like, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever had this beer that like a bartender gives you a beer and is like, hey, checks in with you a while later. How is it? You know, you take the recommendation. It's usually good. Wine can sour. And if it's sour, then they're like, yeah, that's no good. You should try this. And, you know, open another bottle. So I might switch over to drinking wine, especially if it's a little more of upscale event. It's between that and drinking just straight Budweiser out of a bottle or Lone Star. Anyhow, what the fuck is this thing?
Okay, I've got this power strip that's not plugged in. The cable's here. Let me get that out of the way, off the ground, so the robot doesn't interfere with this, doesn't get snagged. I should definitely get that further off the ground.
This thing is time to go. This I don't really need. I've actually, like, I've been shuffling things around up and down between my desk and the floor. This is why I need to run the vacuum. I'm gonna engage in some manscaping off camera. I'll check in on the messages in a bit. Like, dude, it's fucking Thursday. I just gotta clean up everything, even my junk. Be right back. This is how you stay ready for action. There have been times in Yeti Eater's life where he's gone completely bald. I'm not talking about on my head. I mean, I'm talking like Dave Chappelle. They feel like eggs. Smooth as eggs. Can't believe it. And that's pretty fun. I like that feeling. It takes a lot of time to achieve for me, but if you use wax or something, it'll go a lot faster. I feel like a Brazilian getting ready for a fucking bikini shoot, or just hit up the beaches. You know, you want to keep your shit kind of trimmed. I'm using the same clippers I would use on Paul, because he's my kid. And if I buy him something, if I buy a tool that I can use on him, well, guess what? I got hair too, motherfucker. All right, that's better. That is a lot better. For the results, you're just gonna have to, you know, catch me behind closed doors. That's something that is my business. Thank you very much. But wow, talk about streamlining. Well, here's the thing. Things just look better when you get rid of unnecessary shit. This is a thing that any photographer will tell you. In fact, I was reading before we headed out to the state parks, the national parks. I was reading this page on photography, and they talked about the rule of thirds. And then they said, they wrote that photography, like, pay really close attention to exactly what's in frame in your shots. Photography is about excluding elements. Like, good composition, good framing, it's about excluding elements to draw focus over to the subject. Think about it. Think about it. I'm looking at what looks like you know, I shaved the, I took all the fur off of a mouse or something. It's just a clump on the ground. It's important to stay smooth. Hell yeah, dude. Everybody likes it. And like, fuck razor bumps. Don't take a razor down there. Like, take a razor in preparation for some closer work. Either epilation via an epilator or wax. Like, that's it. You shave, like, everybody's done this, you know, sometime between their teens and like, I don't know, time to 25, unless you're, I don't know, unless you're like a cave person, in which case, more power to you. But like, you shave, and then very quickly, you get these little hairs, and it's terrible. It's terrible. It feels bad for you, it feels bad for everybody else. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Epilation is the way to go because you're pulling the hair out from the root, like up to its roots, and new growth is going to be really thin up top. Think about it. I can handle so much more now, dude. Just now that I have a lift, oh my god, I'm so fucking excited. And you know, I was excited when before it came in. As soon as I pulled the trigger, I was excited. Like, thinking about the purchase, I was excited. Receiving it and starting to get it set up, I was excited. And then now I finally put it to use for the first time. I couldn't be happier. Like, I could not be happier. It's one of these things, like, if you give a fuck about this, then of course, you know, you can understand the joy I feel. That I can just push a button and fuck yes. I can do that in my garage now. Like, my garage is gonna evolve. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be so fucking dope. Right now the Wi-Fi in there is kind of spotty. I was testing in one corner. I got about 100 megabit per second up, down over there. I want to triple, quadruple that. Because I know it's possible with technology that we have. I'm going to need to get another wireless access point, or 2 or 3, or eventually I'm going to have one in each room of this house. And just occupy a lot of the 5 gigahertz spectrum. And through the process of just like chatting on Discord last night, I learned of another, like 2 more people in Houston. Pretty cool. One of them is up on the northeast side. It's not my neck of the woods, but I've been there once, and I don't know where the other's at, but there are a lot of Houstonians out there. I'm going to gather some with shared interests and form up a really strong local network, support group / business group. Highly targeted, and it's really easy to find these guys because they all frequent the same places. Like, I know where to find them. I think I've got a compelling reason to join up because Discord is so low cost for people to do. I'm gonna spin up another Discord server around this. And from there, maybe build out a forum or a wiki, something. And YetiEater.com will ultimately be home to a wiki on top of, like, okay, it would be like, I'm gonna have blog, wiki, web store. And then other portions, like, I'm gonna end up having custom, gonna have to go custom at some point, I think. Because WordPress is just, it's heavy and the code is nasty. I think it's fine though. As far as SEO goes, you can absolutely pull it off with WordPress. But well down the line, we'll talk moving to a different CMS or just rolling something full custom. I remember my sister was really fond of Django. I don't know why she was so fond of it, but she was fond of it. I'm pretty sure that's what my buddy is using on his business website now. And I can't imagine how much of the web is actually powered on Django. Built on Django framework. Is it a framework? I don't even know. Don't listen to me. My knowledge of terminology is really bad. I'm liable to mislead you by accident and confuse myself in the process. Anyways, let me pick up this hair. Let's get this out of here. Yeah. So a robot could clean all that up, but why would I force the robot to clean up such a large mass of hair? I'll leave the robot to do fine stuff. And I will also make sure to throw out this trash before tomorrow. Today is actually trash pickup day, so I could get it out of here. That way, nobody else has to see my little hairs. Except for the trash people, and they won't see it either. It's gonna be inside of the big bin. All right, let's get the range bag out of here. Actually, I kind of like it in this position. I like it over here because it's good to go. It's ready for whenever. I don't need to go and rummage around anywhere to grab at it. It's one of these, I believe this is a very essential thing to have. Like, once you have one, you keep it handy. In my book. And it's not like I live in a fucking war zone, it's just, well, wait. Yeah, we're at war. We're at war. Jesus walk for me. I need Jesus. The same wrongs helped me write this song. Jesus walks for me and for you. Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Pretty fun, man. Pretty fun times. I'm just gonna unplug this bitch. That way I can move it around as I please. Feels good, man. Feels really good. And I'm still not at the point, like I haven't polished up PF1 yet, but I'm going to. Because I need to. My guru told me he's got a means of getting mad MR right now, and I'm gonna try and pull it off. I don't know if it's on the personal side or the business side, so I need to ask some questions, but like that would be huge for me. That'd be huge. I do need to see if Amex will allow me to reestablish my relationship with them this fast. I don't know if they will. So, doesn't hurt to ask, you know? Because they don't have the data yet. They might put me through FR. I don't know what my best move is at this point. Like, probably wait until I actually have some real cash flow and then hit them up again. Because right now, until then, I just like pay down my debts with them, you know? Make sure everybody's happy. Don't go late on any payment, because that would really set me back with them. I'm on thin ice. But yeah, we got this shit more or less figured out. Paul, get off. Actually, you're okay. For now, you're okay. You can stay there. You can stay on the bed. I gotta keep cleaning up around here. Anyways, before I can pull all of these things. It's no longer weather for sweats, so I have a feeling I already laundered these and I don't think I've really worn them since then. I'm just gonna toss them to the side for now. Yeah, I need to get all my cold weather shit out of here. I got so much cold weather clothing just laying around the place because I did not engage in a proper spring cleaning because I'm lazy and all too often short-sighted because I'm just a man. I am not a robot. Not a robot. I am human, not robot. Нет robot. Humanski, нет robot. Roman Polanski, нет robot. I'm gonna keep 1 penny. Okay. Fuck it. I'm not gonna keep 1 penny. I'm gonna clear out all my coinage in time. For now, yeah. For now, let me just grab all of them. This is how you bring all the chicken heads out. Get them looking. Just walk around with a bunch of coins in your pocket. Who's that jingling and jangling around the place? Who that? Who that ninja? looky here. Oh my god. And so it begins. Yo, I hope the shit's holding up. Because if it's not, I'm gonna be really sad. Like, find out that all the shit that I've just been talking to myself the whole time, and that it's impossible to actually listen in afterwards. Fucking technology. Ayo. Ayo. Technology, man. Love it and hate it. I gotta get up out of here. I got some shit to take care of, you know? Got these bills to pay. I wish, like right now, the shit I'm doing is not helping me pay the bills. It's only helping me to take flight. And that, for me, is still a compelling enough reason to get up out of bed and fucking hit the streets. Like, I need this. I need to do this. Nobody else can do this shit except for me. I'm like the one person. Let me put it this way. I'm like the one person, one English speaking person who can do this. The one guy. I'm gonna fucking do it. It's mad I can't click. Fuck mobile, man. You watching on that smartphone? Alright. Yeah, I feel fucking stupendous. Ever since coming back, I've been feeling good. And I think part of it is just like chilling the fuck out, being out there for a bit. Another part is just having to really take a critical look at what I've been doing. You know, I started to gain a better understanding as I was sitting around catatonic. That's what we're calling it now. Catatonic. I don't know if it's the right word, but sounds good to me. I think it's right. I think catatonic more or less sums it up. Killer cats. Killers. Straight killers, man. That's all I want. Team of straight killers. Yeah, that's my shit. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Oh shit, I forgot one last thing. I'm just walking around. What do you call this? When you got a whole bunch of coins in your pocket like this. What do you call this? Yeti Eater goes hunting for chicken heads. Yeah. Yeah, it is. I'm gonna flip everything, dude. Like, today I'm gonna spend some time, I'm gonna spend a lot of time today just after I get back from this grind. And I hope it goes fast. Oh, it's a short grind today. I don't have to run around that bad. Like, I can clear it out and then I don't even have to stop by any banks. I should be able to clear this in 2 stops, if not 1. So, within an hour, back and forth. I'm pretty excited just to drive my car after the oil change. It's not gonna feel any different. But I'm still excited. Just like get behind the wheel again. On a mission. Like, at this point, I have a pretty good understanding of the lay of the land. I can hit up spots easy. There's one more thing I could do to speed along my process, but it costs. You gotta pay to play, and I just don't want to bother. Like, I don't like being dishonest with people. It doesn't make me feel good to deceive people. Like, you know, straight up, this is an apple, when in reality I'm holding an orange. Instead, if they're like, oh, sir, we only take apples here. This is an orange. I'd say, what? I was not aware that this was an orange. Like, would you take a closer look at my orange? I'm pretty sure it's an apple. If they look at it and they're like, you know what? It might be an apple orange. Like, we can try it. Then all right, game on. You know? But if they're just like, no, we don't take oranges here, and I'm gonna call the manager if you keep insisting that your orange isn't, like, potentially could work as an apple, then all right. I've overstayed my welcome, I'll leave. It's a big part of the game. Like, just that. Just that. And it's not going to make any sense until you go out there and you try to do it. Like, you probably listening to this apple oranges thing. And the people that know, they're like, they know. They're nodding their heads right now. You know? Like, oh yeah, that's absolutely how the game works. We got apples. And look, here's the thing. You can take an orange and you can actually make it look like an apple. You can make it look exactly like an apple. And that's the thing I was talking about, where you got to pay to play. I got no money for that. So I'm just happily walking around with my pocket full of oranges telling people, hey, I would like to do this thing. And they either let me do it or not. It's about the strength of your character too. And it's about being a friendly person. Like, you go out into the world, and one of the things that I've consistently noted, if I just ask, hey, how's your day? How are you this morning? Good morning, how are you? I get a better response. I'm like a fucking door-to-door sales guy right now. But I'm not selling shit. I'm just trying to get my money. You know? I'm trying to get my money, and here's the fucked up thing. I don't even get money out of doing this. Like, not directly. I could make it directly into money, and I might at some point, but that's not what I'm chasing out of this. Nah. I'm gonna make my money other ways. I'm gonna make money while I fucking sleep. I'm not having to do this shit. Unless there's a really good deal, in which case, like, if I can time it up right, if my homie can introduce me to other homies, then we'll just go and, like, I will take a trip. I will take a flight, rent a car, do what it takes just to, oh, here, stop, don't do it yet. We're not yet ready. I will do what it takes just to get the shit done. Because it adds up. It adds up fast. Like, you know, if you've got it down to a science, oh my God. The world is your oyster, literally. Like, there is no place that you cannot get into. Because it's directly transferable to things that people will pay mad money for. Some of these experiences you can't even buy with dollars. The only way you can get it is if you have enough net worth. You get, like, invited to some shit, you know, you're working with a really prestigious employer. They've got seats or some shit. Like, they don't sell this shit to individuals. It's nuts. Or if they do sell it, it's such ludicrous amounts of money that the vast majority of the population, not even the vast majority, I'm talking like the only people who would touch it are people who have something to gain from being there. More than just the entertainment value. You know? It's like, it's gotta make business sense for these individuals. That's how they think. That's how they operate. Now, if you can just show up to the table like, you know, some fucking kid shows up to this type of thing, it raises eyebrows, sure. I'm positive, but it's part of the joy of it, I think. You know? It's pretty eye-opening. That this exists in the world. That you can do it, but you've got to have the right resources to come into the game. Like, it's not a game for everyone. It's a game that only a very small number of people will play and actually win at. And dude, I don't play for this, like, just for the sake of playing games. I play to win. You should too. Speaking of which, I didn't log into Quick yesterday. Should I just give up or sell out? Here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. You're always going to be selling. Get used to it. Get comfortable with it. The editor doesn't sell you shit. Or he could. Believe it. Believe it, man. There's some people out there who are just like, I can't sell. I have no interest in selling. You gotta learn how to sell, man. Like, the sooner you learn how to sell, the better. Because it's such an essential skill. And the best type of sale, the best sell that you can get, like the best customer experience for the buyer. You want them to be happy they met you. You want them to be so overjoyed that they found you, that they listened to your pitch, that they tell all their friends about it. Most sales guys aren't thinking like that. They're there for the quick hit, smash and dash, you know. They give salespeople a bad name. And it's because they're short-sighted. Some of them are fucking psychopaths. I think the proportion of people that are psychopaths in sales roles is actually higher than it is in the rest of the population. Because in order to be a really effective psychopath, like to be a true psychopath, sociopath, one of those, you've got to be comfortable interacting with people. You have to be able to do that. And so sales experience is actually a good training ground for those folks. And this is wild speculation on my part, but I think it's plausible. It's highly likely in my mind's eye. Now, I took up sales for one reason. Because I knew coming out of college, out of grad school, that's the thing I needed to be able to do better. I recognized it was a weakness I had. And so I took up the first sales gig I could once I moved back in with my parents. Just selling cars. all that time I sold cars, I don't know how many units I sold, not a lot. I barely moved anything, you know, but I did the work. I made sure that people were happy. I went above and beyond to provide them with quality customer service, both pre-sale and post-sale. If I didn't know something, I told them. I don't know, but I'll look it up for you. You know, if you give me a minute, I'll find you the answer. Fuck, artificial intelligence didn't reach out to me last night. Is he here? I don't think he's here. Not reliable. I mean, he's busy, I get it. I have a feeling that whatever he wants out of me is something that's going to take up many of my time, many of my hours. I'm willing to listen to the man, but dude, come on. Like, trying to get me in bed with you. I'm down to jump in if conditions are right. But if you say Wednesday night, I better hear from you Wednesday night. Don't leave me hanging until Thursday morning and go like, oh shit, I got drunk. I forgot. Especially after you try to butter me up. You butter me up first, like, oh, you got a really solid mindset. I know, thank you very much. Thank you for the flattery. I still got a ways to go, but yeah. I've got the foundation. I've got a great position right now from which to build an empire. But it starts with one. It starts with just getting that first foothold. Once you gain purchase there, then the rest is history, man. Fuck. Yeah. If you don't play to win, why play at all? Exactly. Quick, like FPS Quick? Fuck yeah, Quick champions. Who's this? Cosmic Cubicle. Good morning to you, too. How's your day starting? How's your day been so far? What time is it for you? Okay. All right, let's get the laundry started. I got a new bed sheet on the bed. Ready to start the robot. Hey, baby. You want to go outside with me? You want to take a ride? Take a little cruise. Get some air. See what people are buying in the market. Gagachi. Gagachi. 여기 넣어봐. You want to eat? You hungry? I'm afraid if I give you too much food, I actually have food inside of my bag. So I can just feed him while we're in line. Because there's waiting. There's waiting involved in this game. It's not just like in and out. You know, but my guru told me that he got to the point where people would page him and be like, sir, we're ready for you. Oh, that's fucking cool. Sir, we're ready for you. All right, here's 10 grand. You know? Like, wow, holy shit. He's a fucking whale. I'm a fucking minnow. But I got ambitions. 10:30 at a late night. It's not late, is it? You must wake early. You're an early bird. Early riser. Dylan's time for bed soon. Yeah, it is, man. Oh, in Australia? Fuck yeah, it is. 2 cards for 184. Got snacks on mail-in. You talked to me a few months ago. Ancient misadventure. What's up? Business venture and making money. How have I been since? The path forward is exceedingly clear. I've got, most recently, a viewer helped me out. Potato Attack. He helped provide the foundation for something very, very important that I have in the works. I've got this grand vision. We laid the first stone. Last night, I finally set up my quick jack and I used it for the first time. Did an oil change. I'll be driving my car for the first time since my oil change. This is the second oil change I've ever done on my car. I made a mess. And I was kicking myself over it. I got too cocky. I got way too cocky. So I turned a 1 beer job into a 4 beer job, but it's all right. Cash flow is still tight. Cash flow is highly constrained right now. But I have laid down the foundation for one project for Yeti Eater. It will be marketed under Yeti Eater, this brand, and it has potential. It has potential. I know it has mad potential. I'm willing to bet that it can clear at least 10K. I mean, tens of thousands. You know, it's ambitious. It's ambitious. It could be more. It could end up being like $100,000 project. That'd be awesome. But it doesn't rely upon any one individual outside of me. And it's going to be a good test of my skills. Like I said, foundation's laid on it. I've already got scaffolding up, and I have a pretty good understanding of how to start dressing it up. Like where I need to dress it up in order to make it convert like mad. Do you vape, bro? Yeah. Hey, you troll. Use exclamation mark troll. Also, I have a video clip of me shouting out somebody with the same handle. It's up on my YouTube channel. You can check it out. I had this guy. I banned that guy. I don't want to ban you. So fucking shape up. I don't play video games, dude. It's a nice try. Bitch. Like, wow. Dude, you couldn't lie any harder. Like, Jesus. Your ass is dumb, dude. Oh, alright. You're trying to make money from streaming, or is it a different venture? Streaming is just to document my life, man. Like any cash receipts I take in from streaming, I've been turning back into streaming. Like I've just been improving my stack. And as you can see, okay, so I've got the overlays. I've got the website. If you haven't, check out yetieater.com/donate. If you shop on Amazon and you love my content, yetieater.com/Amazon. Most of Yeti Eater's revenue for now, I try to guide people towards the affiliate revenue generation because I don't want their money. Like I really don't need their money. And I can't quite express this enough. You know, when I was doing this, when I was starting this thing off, my mother once talked to me and she was like, we didn't raise you to be a beggar. You know, like no son of mine is gonna beg. I don't beg here. You know, I'm not here holding out a tip jar and like, here, give me the money. No, if you contribute financially towards the broadcast, it's because you want the recognition. It's because you want to help speed along content creation efforts. It's because you care to improve the quality. That's it. That's it, dude. So I make this as a pathway whereby people can become contributors, not just to like my financial well-being, but really to Yeti Eater's continued creative efforts. That's it. I'm not trying to make a living off of streaming. But I have no doubt in time that Yeti Eater will be able to live pretty comfortably just off of affiliate revenue streams. No doubt in my mind. And I'm not talking about affiliate revenue streams through my other projects. I'm talking strictly about Yeti Eater. Like YetiEater.com, that's it. I'll be able to coast along fine once I reach the eyeballs. And it's gonna take time. I was talking yesterday with Young Fat Cat. He's also been coming around for some months now. Back when I think he came by when I was doing the fitness streams on the regular. And I've been picking it up again. But yesterday I just skipped it. Just had a conversation with him and his girlfriend. Girlfriend of 3 years. He's 20 years old, I think. That's what he said. So he's been dating this girl since 17. They've been together for a long time. And they seem like they have a really healthy relationship. I was really happy to chat with them. Just talk about Germany, US, Europe in general. It's pretty fun. We talked about toilets. Idle for 4 years and pretty much did nothing. Last time I told him to decide to go to certificate, get a job right after. Hope adventures go well. Thank you. What cert did you do? And have you used the same username? Why you bully me, Lamau? Your dad smells. I got him. Turning 7 in 2 weeks. Alright, dude, whatever. Troll's gonna be troll. Use exclamation mark troll. And if you follow because you actually like genuinely like what I'm doing, that's great. I hope you stick around. I hope you come back because it's not every single moment of every single broadcast. I'm just sitting here answering questions and just talking. Like I use this to allow my monkey mind to ramble a little bit. I found that this was a really helpful exercise back when I was just live streaming, nothing but workouts. Just ramble for a little bit, and then the rest of the day I end up feeling a lot more centered, just more balanced, and I'm just fucking chill. So it's been a helpful exercise for me. If you like to listen to the rambling thoughts of a madman who's entirely delusional, who thinks he's going to become a millionaire by the end of the year, then hit the follow button. Stick around for the ride. It's going to be fun. Like I have way too much fun every single day doing this right now, and it's not like I'm making money doing this. The money is going to come from other shit. I'm not depending on live streaming to make me rich. Fuck no. Can you use some of that donation money on a shirt? Yeah, I want to build out some merch. What's up? Oh, are you talking about the existing war chest? Like that's been expended, dude. Bought a Ubiquiti Unify AC HD, bought a new router, also Ubiquiti. Bought an Intel Compute Stick, an HP Elite Slice, 2017 MacBook, new set of cans for travel. Like that money and a lot more money has already been invested into what I do on a regular basis. Like I started investing back into my own efforts, above and beyond what I've received in donations. So donations, I can confidently say it's helped to bring up my infrastructure well beyond where it was. And it was a frustrating experience not receiving donations. It was a frustrating experience trying to tune the system. And it's still not tuned perfectly. Like there's still room for improvement. The Garage broadcast made that abundantly clear. Oh, it was Ted's. Yeah, I remember your old handle, dude. I could look you up against it. Welcome back, man. It's been a long time. Cert for software development? What languages are you going to be working on? Yeah, dude, back then part of it was trolls. I was giving him way too much time. I gave him way too much of my time, dude. Like now I've appointed moderators. I have everything built out. So like, I think I had the exclamation mark TO and exclamation mark ban back then, but I was just giving them way too much time. It helped. It actually helped as far as getting my content out to more eyeballs, but it was just like, it was a sudden spike and then it backed off fairly quickly. There's a pretty long tail to it, but then it just declined. And Part of it was me too. Like I really hit the brakes on this thing because, you know, my channel got indefinitely suspended. The Twitch channel was indefinitely suspended. I got 2 24-hour suspensions within like 2 weeks, and then immediately after that got hit by the indefinite suspension. I was down for like 2 days. And, you know, I'm here now. I'm grateful to still have my handle. I'm glad I got my channel back. It was fairly trivial to get the channel back. Like, I didn't even argue with them. All I did is I asked 2 questions, and they gave it right back to me. Oh, do you fucking believe it? I just asked 2 questions. Boom. All right. Got back some like form response. They're way understaffed for the number of people that use this platform. They can't possibly handle all on a case-by-case basis. Yeah, but I'm glad too, man. Oh, yo, check out !latest. I really welcome your feedback, and you know my DMs are always open. And Tedster, how come you're not in my Discord server yet? Join up, dude. Fucking squad up. I want to be able to keep you in the loop. I want you to keep me in your loop too. Like, let me know what's cooking. Nice call. Yo, you're in Singapore right now? I guess I forgot this. I was calling Singapore Airlines just the other day. One potential option, one routing option is for me to go from Houston out to Newark and take SQ21 out to Singapore in order to do my round the world. From there, I'd hit up Shanghai over to Tokyo over to Honolulu, then back over to Houston. Because they just announced SQ21's coming back, but if I want to take SQ21, it pushes my trip all the way back to November. I can do it so much easier if I'm willing to go, instead of going east, I'll go west and first hit up Hawaii, then Japan, then China. You know, finally land in China after like 2 weeks of touring already, then land in China and fucking, it's gonna be so much fun. Oh my God. And the sooner I can get going, the better, man. I need to take a flight. I need to get going. My Nai, she's not doing well. And Kuku is stressed out. Gutang is stressed out. Things aren't good there. I need to shore him up for a bit and just figure out what's going on the ground. My father took a trip out there. In fact, my father had booked the ticket for me too, using his award miles. He was just like, my mom was away, or she'd just come back from China, her own trip to Shanghai and Zhoushan. And my father, he was like, yeah, she's not doing well. Your Nana's not doing well. And he's like, do you want to come with me? I mean, you know, you imagine your father turns to you. You're stuck in purgatory. Your father turns to you and says, do you want to come with me to paradise for a week? Like, hell yeah. But what I told him was, if I can be of some value, some help to you, then yes, I would like to join you on this trip. So he booked it, and then my mom fucking flipped out. She's like, no, I don't want him going there. And then then he just canceled my itinerary. He went for like 4 days, 3 or 4 days, you know, try to do some shit on the ground, but I need to go see it for myself. I need to go see it again for my own eyes. It would be trip number 3 out to Hawaii. You're going around the world? Yes, I'm going around the world. Business class, baby. Business class. Fuck economy. All right, I need to go get my car ready. I need to put the stuff into the laundry. Like, I'm sitting here and I should have been allowing the machines to work the whole time. FML, man. maybe I should go ahead and fuck my life up. Look, Get Eater turned out okay. I'm gonna turn out more than okay. Just watch, man. I'm gonna make $1 million this year. Yeah. There's a lot to do, man. A lot to do between like here and where I want to be. And I couldn't be happier. Like, I recognize this challenge and I will happily take it because the rewards at the end are gonna make it worth it. It's gonna be so worthwhile. Oh my gosh. I can hardly wait, dude. Like, at this point, every single day is an opportunity to move one step forward. And sometimes I get a little sidetracked by all the other noise. But one thing for certain, the trolls, I'm not gonna give them nearly as much time as I did. In fact, if I have the things ready to go, there was this specific thing that I was looking to make out of all of the troll encounters. I think there's definitely more than enough content, and there is one solid, like, bang up piece. Fucking bang up. I think we're good to just ignore them from now on. I want chat to do the same. Just don't fucking feed the trolls. We don't feed them anymore. Let them go hungry. Alright, let's go. Alright, good night, Dylan. You're right, it is an adventure. But I'm fighting against time here, dude. I wish I had that luxury. You have to understand, Explo, that I've been taking my sweet time for 5 years. 5 fucking years, man. Like, when you are like me, having spent so long spinning your wheels, then as soon as you have the opportunity to go fast, you're gonna go fast. You're not gonna waste much time. I've wasted enough already because it took a moment in order to integrate the broadcast in a meaningful way into my life. I'm starting to recognize that. It was a growing process. I think I'm good to proceed forward at this point. And once we go where we're going, we don't need roads. I'm gonna be taking a machete out there, just fucking hacking shit up. Mr. Bojangles with his man purse. Actually, sir, this is a satchel. This is what you call a satchel. Satchel charge. Alright. There we go. Dump all the coinage. I'm gonna fill up the coin holder in my car. Only quarters for now. In the next phase, only dollar coins. Nobody even fucking uses dollar coins. But that's all I want in my coin holder. I don't keep dimes. But I do pick them up if I find them. Wow. I love the English language. It's so fun. English is so fucking fun. I didn't even mean to do that one. My bad. But it's true. Like, I'll pick up dimes. Even the pennies. I like pennies. Pennies, nickels, all the coinage. Fucking do it. Oh, shit. So the robots are at work. I should be back within an hour. Like, I'm very confident I can clear this work fast. Oh, wait, never mind. It's probably gonna take me 2. I think I'm sitting on more than I thought. Yeah, it's probably gonna take me 2 hours. It's all right, you'll miss me for a little bit. Oh, and I still need to do one more thing. Let me do this. I'm just gonna cut the broadcast like from in my car, and I'll leave some stuff out in the garage. I'll come back to get it. One more thing. All right. Laid the groundwork for successful home cleaning operation by Mr. Robot. We're good, man. We're good. Now you can't come with me on this. I wish you could, but I already look strange enough. You know, man with dog. So I can't take the extra heat of having like crazy camera setup that, like, what's this guy doing? Why is he talking to himself? I can't do that. And I'm not gonna show you the fruits of my labor. Not until it's become a ticket. A series of tickets that's gonna take me around the world. Everything along the way, we can talk about it. If you want to do this too, I'll teach you. Because that's one thing I do well. I'll learn you. I'll learn you if you're down to learn. Damn, man. What a fucking mess. We're gonna load up. Get ready to haul ass. Get on up out of here. All right, and go ahead and clear this. Last run. Fruits of my labor from the last run. Drained all of those. It's not a lot, but it's enough. Oh yeah. Kussah, what do you know about these? Alright. I think it works like this. You just pull it out like this. Yeah. I'm gonna take up as much of the garage as I damn well please. Because it's my garage. My garage, my equipment, my lift.
let's also be safe about it.
Alright. That's it, man. That's it. I'm ready to roll. Not a huge fan of Lone Star. Yeah, I need to get up on out of here. It gets hotter and hotter during the day. It's summertime, remember? That's why I need to be waking early, so I can play. I guess the final smart thing to do is to ensure tire inflation pressures are correct on the passenger rear. I'm going to take care of that real quick. You're not going to see it. Because it's boring to watch, I don't want to show you this. I've already showed you before. So, take my word for it, that's what I'm doing. Also, Kussah, that wasn't Lone Star, man. How dare you? You insult the champagne of beers. Alright, it needed a little top up. It's a slow leak. So far I'm holding off. I'm still holding off on getting it looked at by a pro because I need to keep on stacking, man. I can't be paying out right now. Even on a $25 job. Fuck, it sucks being broke. Alright, I'm killing this. I'll catch up with you afterwards and we'll debrief. And, you know, if you can't be up for it, it's okay. It's boring. It's boring shit. That's why I don't show it. I tell you what. The good times are coming. Remember it. Take care. See you soon.